In this meditation, we are going to sit with our breath, observing both it and any sensations that arise in our body. Begin by finding a comfortable place to sit, making sure you're tall and upright, and closing your eyes if you're okay to do so, otherwise finding a spot to fixate on. Now begin by noticing your breath without changing it. Just follow the breath in and out, in and out. Notice how your belly expands with each in-breath and contracts with each out-breath. If your mind wanders, notice your thoughts, and then come back to your breath. Expand your awareness to your entire body. Notice any sensations that arise as you breathe in and out. Notice if you become uncomfortable with the way you're sitting, but rather than struggle to become more comfortable, just get very curious and notice the feeling of discomfort. You can always return to your breath as an anchor. If your mind wanders, notice your thoughts, and then come back to your breath. Continue to notice both sensations in your body and your breath, always coming back to your breath as that anchor. as we slowly close the practice, bring some movement into your body. Take a stretch. Open your eyes and notice what you can see and hear. Notice how you can observe sensations without being overtaken by them, by simply returning to your breathing. I like this meditation practice because it doubles as that acceptance practice. Can you accept some of those sensations and then just use that breath as the anchor if it becomes a bit too much? But what I really encourage you to do when you do this practice is to try to just observe those sensations for as long as possible. I find that when I do this, they actually have less power over me and what I do. So for example, sitting cross-legged like this can be sometimes very difficult for me because I do have a chronic pain condition. But what I really like about just observing the sensation is that it allows me to sit like this longer by just noticing it and getting curious about it rather than being like, oh my goodness, it's just too much, I have to move. And there are a lot of sensations that you can do this with. So that's why I recommend using this as an acceptance practice, acceptance of sensations, but at the same time, you can use it just as a breathing practice, even if you like that more breathing meditation, not really sitting, observing the breath, sitting with the breath, because you can always come back to the breath. So this practice can be used either way. So of course, let's take our moment and use that observer self that we use at the end of every practice and just notice, what did you notice about your thoughts and your feelings and your sensations during the practice? And what are you noticing now about that noticing? I would love to hear if you were able to sit with some sensations longer than you thought you could. So of course, feel free to make a comment on the video or reach out on social media. All right, everyone, take care and keep making the most of it.